chef, Carla Hall. It's been too long. You've been gone too long.
It has been too long, child. I have on my 90s outfit for you.
Look at you. All retro, looking like you about to start pop locking.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
You know what? You are a celebrity chef, but you are so funny. I don't know if you remember the time you came to see Kim Whitley and I do stand-up, and we invited you on stage to do comedy.
Do I remember? Look, I misread the text. I thought you were just inviting me to see it, and I was like, yeah, I want to go. And then I went back to read it, and you were like, will you be on stage? And I'm like, oh, reading is fundamental. I didn't do that well.
But you were so funny when you got on stage. You are like crazy funny, Carla. And I love this because I want to see this part of you. You are thinking about doing a one-woman show this year.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
About what?
About my life. I want to do, like, talk about Black excellence. I want to talk about how I don't talk sexy. I want to talk about, you know, like, menopause and calling it the vagina that sat by the door. I want to talk about, you know, I want to do, like, all these different things.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
What do you mean? You don't know how to talk sexy? I know you know how to talk sexy.
No, I talk to my husband in the bedroom the same way I'm talking to my doctor in the doctor's office. I'm like, oh, baby, you're so great. You look really good. Oh, baby.
Okay, stop. My suit is too tight. You can't make me laugh this hard. You know what? I did not know this. You had such an interesting life before you became a chef. Mm-hmm. You were a model in Paris.
Yes.
Girl, look at you.
Look at that little baby. Oh, my God.
Like, when you look at this, what feelings go through you?
I'm like, look how young she was.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Like, what would you have told that girl right there?
I would have said, don't worry about being insecure and thinking about what you don't know, because everything that you will go through, you will need later.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And you know what's so interesting? So at that time, when you're modeling, you are a character. Like, you're like trying to step into these shoes of what people envision, but you don't have the confidence. When I take pictures now at 60, I have confidence that she did not have.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And here's the thing. Look at this. This is your sexy birthday photo shoot, but you're turning 60 this year, and may I say, you look so fine.
Oh, my God.
But you don't even call it, you don't call it 60, you call it sexy.
That's right, y'all. Sexy. I may not talk sexy, but I can look sexy.
That's what I'm talking about. And so you did this photo shoot to get ready for your big day. Look at this. I like it's like, it's that sexy coming out, like quirky sexy.
Yeah, quirky sexy.
Yes, I love it, and you look good.
Thank you.
You know, I so admire you, Carla, because you have changed your life. At 30, you went to culinary school, and you became a chef, and now at 60, you are reinventing your life once again.
Yes.
So it's just, that is what I so am in awe of that. If you were to say one thing to a person who's sitting there, who is watching us or watching us here live, if they feel just like stuck on one path, what advice would you give to them?
The one thing that I would tell them is to do something that scares you.
Yes, I'm for it.
I'm telling you, because when you do that, the mapping in your mind changes. It's not about thinking about that thing that you want to do. Like, if you do a show like on like the Bacon Championship, right? It's not about winning. It's about doing something that's going to change your life because you took a risk on yourself. You bet on yourself.
Yes.
And then by doing that, everything else will change because you did a hard thing.
Absolutely.
Everything else will change.
I'm so with you. I feel like I always say, if you can get past the fear, do something that scares you. That's all of the blessings lie on the other side of that fear.
That's right.
Definitely. We are definitely thinking alike. And I know you always do things that scare you, and you got...
I mean...
Girl, I don't know where that came from. You were so in the moment.
I know I was. Poopless.
I don't even know where I'm going from here. No, I wanted to congratulate you on your new show. It's called Chasing Flavor.
Yes, yes.
I'm very happy about this. Tell us about your show.
So this show all started from a conversation that I had at a dinner party.
Yeah.
And I was talking about how when I meet people, I don't say, like, especially if they're from another country, I don't say, how you doing? I'm like, what's a dish that you love from home? And watch how their faces change.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about culture and you're seeing them. So this is about giving credit to all the cultures that had a hand in these iconic dishes and remembering that food is storytelling. When you interject culture and food, it's a butterfly effect for everyone else because it changes it. And so, thank you.
Yes.
And this show is all about, like, history from a different perspective.
Yes.
Black people, European people, like all people, indigenous people.
Yes. Because I didn't know, I did tell me ice cream. I didn't know ice cream originated in
Turkey.
In Turkey.
Yeah, well, I mean, we could have gone in various directions, right? But they have an ice cream called dondurma. It is stretchy. You can eat it with a knife and a fork.
Oh, wow.
And it has something in it called salep it's really stretchy. So when I was eating this ice cream and I was licking it, I wasn't getting any. I was like, oh, wait, what's happening? Because it doesn't come off, so you have to bite it.
Oh,
you have to bite it, ice cream cone.
Okay, that was very sexy. I want to let you know all that biting you do. Now, this is something I want to... You always starting stuff, girl. You started a food debate online, and when you revealed how you prepare grits. Y'all take a look.
I didn't have shrimp and grits growing up. I had grits with other things.
As long as you're not about to say you put sugar on the grits. You didn't put sugar on the grits, did you?
Don't tell them. Just don't say it. I put some sugar on the grits.
Okay, now I don't know. Clap if you put sugar on your grits. A little bit. Clap if you do salt and pepper on your... Okay. Now, I gotta say, Carla, we sisters, I do butter and sugar on my grits. Why do you do sugar in your grits?
When I grew up...
Yeah.
Grits was a morning item.
Breakfast food,
It was a breakfast food, like oatmeal, like cream of wheat, farina. It was a breakfast item.
Yes.
What do you put on your breakfast cereal?
Butter and sugar.
That's what I'm talking about.
So when did it become a dinner item?
Okay, when somebody said, let's move it to to another meal. Okay? I mean, that's what I'm saying. So the thing is, and this whole debate is like, no, you can't. There is no in food.
Right.
There is no in food. Right. What dictated us putting sugar on our grits was our culture. So when you tell somebody no about their food, you're saying no to their culture.
Okay.
Okay, so now you're gonna stop it, right?
Now I want to ask you this because you are such an amazing cook. If you could only pick one family recipe that you could pass down, what would it be, Carla?
It would be my grandmother's 5-flavor pound cake.
5 flavors in a pound cake.
It would be her because that was the pound cake that she made for us when we went to college, all of her granddaughters, and she would wrap it in like wax paper and then newspaper and then some kind of other paper and then foil and then a paper bag. And then when you had your friends waiting for that thing to be unwrapped, I said, it's gonna take me an hour. You may as well go back to your room.
And I know it was so moist.
What? And then after you got to that last layer, that's when you started shooing people away because you know all those flavors like the coconut, the almond, the rum, the vanilla, the lemon.
Yes. Can you make that cake for us?
Well, yes, I can.
All right, yes, I love it.
Yes.
Okay, y'all. All I can think about is this 5-layer pound cake.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.